WarsameDuale, who's one of the students who's in Tahfid. So inshallah, I'm going to ask him 3 questions and then I will open for the public. My first question is to WarsameDuale. Warsame, how long have you been in the Tahfid program?
Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ala ashraf al-anbiya wa mursaleen. Amma ba'd. I've been coming to the Tahfid class for like maybe 5 years now, or maybe 6 years, so, you know.
MashaAllah. Warsame, my next question is, any challenges that you face during Tahfid program, or during the time that you've been memorizing the Quran, and how did you overcome? So any challenges, list any challenges, inshallah.
It was more of a challenge before I finished the Quran, but I used to my determination or my attention span was I wasn't being able to focus. So maybe I'd be learning Ma'ashir and then I'd hear something on the TV and be like, whoa, did that just happen? Or something like that. But now it's more I can focus better because, I understand the Quran a little bit more than I used to. So if it's talking about a story of one of the Nabis, alayhi salam, I'd be like, oh, I have to pay attention here. Or if it's talking about adab, I'd try to khushu' a little bit or something.
MashaAllah, Jazakallahu khair, that was really amazing answers. Inshallah, my last question is that, Warsame, what motivates you? We know that, memorizing the Quran is really challenging, it is really difficult. And so what gives you the motivations? What motivates you to do this?
3 things actually motivate me. One is to be on Yawm al-Qiyamah, one of the, beside the Nabis and alayhim salam, and then the angels going to Jannah, being the best of people. Another one is you see everybody else in your duksi. So you see them they're learning Quran. And then after that, you're if you were to just stop you, why did you start in the first place? And then the last one would be I just said it, but if you start something, it's better to finish it than just leaving it undone. If you were to start going to a soccer team, I know they started Fridays and stuff. So if you started doing that and after that you got somewhat decent, but then you just left at one point and be I'm okay now. And then you see everybody else are doing really good and you're I want to do it again. That's just it's tustus on the way. It's you just just riyawah. So.
Jazakallahu khair, inshallah. He did actually, ended with one of the first one that we started with. Jazakallahu khair. Sharif Adrus started with Al-Ikhlas. So he says that, one thing that really motivates him is Al-Ikhlas. MashaAllah. Jazakallahu khair, inshallah. If any parents have any question, they can, ask this student who's really committed, memorizing and who has been in many competitions. And he was actually the winner of the 15 juz last competition that we did here in Masjid Al-Farooq. So, mashallah, he's really committed. So anyone who has any questions, has to be reasonable question, inshallah, they can ask this student.
Tough crowd.
Yes. How much effort are you putting to understand what you have memorized?
That's a good question, mashallah. So, when I started to learn the Quran, I would listen to the Shaykh. So I would listen to it because then I would get everything the tajweed right. Because I didn't learn the rules yet, and I wanted to hear it. So then I would hear the Shaykh, maybe he got to a part talking about Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara, and his voice would shake a little bit. I'd be like, is he crying? Or why? So after that, I would say, okay, let me just put the translation on. It's not the full tafsir, but maybe just let me put the translation. We'll get a glimpse. Then you'd see, all you who believe, save yourselves and your families from now. We're oh, that's what I meant? So then I would be We have to make sure, make you better, like just step you up a little.
Jazakallahu khair, inshallah. That was really a very important question, and Warsame, did answer really in a beautiful way. Any other question? Yes.
What are you planning to do for the mosque that help you to learn? What are you planning to do for the mosque that help you memorize the Quran?
That's a good question. A lot of stuff. You can, in the Quran it talks about sadaqah, so you be like, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَنفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُم. You can give sadaqah. And then after that, you can come to the Masjid, you can pray sunnah. After that, that place in the Masjid is going to make shafa'ah for you on Yawm al-Qiyamah. And then if you read Quran inside the Masjid, again, maybe somebody will come in and they'll see you. They'll say, oh, maybe that's the example of this Masjid. So you represent the Masjid. So maybe more people come, and become Muslim, inshallah.
Jazakallahu khair, and that was really beautiful question, and he gave a brilliant answer. Jazakallahu khair. This is the future. This is the future of our ummah, inshallah. This youth that you see now memorizing the Quran and thinking about the future. And what we need to do is we need to make dua for them. We need to make dua for them, inshallah, to make them strong and to make them, inshallah, the imams of this ummah, inshallah. Jazakallahu khair. One more question from here.
Okay, since you memorize the Quran, how you feel comparing to when you started?
First, Quran like I didn't have to good. So and that's why I'm still in Duxie. So that's why I keep going, because I know the job is not finished. The first day, it was like maybe I'd come and they'd say, oh, I know this is the word of Allah. But again, that's basically where that stopped. Like I said, okay, let me learn it. After that, maybe you'll get some benefit. Now I know like the things that are good and the benefits from it. So now I'm working like you're working harder on it. So like you can keep going and you'll have more determination. So now I have more focus and attention and determination, and I love to do it now. So like at the beginning, maybe I'd feel like, oh, I have to. But now it's more like, nobody has to ask me now.
Another question I have, what are your suggestions right now for the young boys and girls who are studying
First, if you're struggling to like actually learn how to read it, listen to the sheikh, because then that person's already learned it, so you want to copy him. After that, if you feel like, why am I learning this? Listen to like some muhadara. I know like there's a lot of sheikhs that will tell you a lot of the benefits, like Mufti Mikram. And so if you feel like that, then you should just get some inspiration and aspiration from those sheikhs.
Do not give up.
Just do it.
Jazakallahu khair. Jazakallahu khair. Inshallah. If there's no more question, inshallah, we're gonna jump on to the to our next person, inshallah. What is it? Said, do you have a question?
I'm not a parent, so I can't ask questions.
No, sure. You can ask. Go ahead. You have a question?
Yeah, I had a question.
Go ahead.
Is there like a competition between brothers? Because I know all of you are trying to memorize Quran. And who helped you the most or motivated you? Your family, the teachers, who pushed you the most?
First, the part about the competition. This is one of the like this. If it's not the best, then I don't know what is to have competition for it. Like this is like maybe it's like you see this person. He passed like 3 pages or 4 pages today. Tomorrow I have to do better. And after that, so Allah's gonna give him ajr for like doing his thing, and then Allah's gonna give you ajr for feeling like for the want of doing better. Because in Islam they always ask you to do better, your best. Sorry.
Yeah, Jazakallahu khair, inshallah. As you can see, they do have a lot of challenges among them. I mean, all the students are challenging each other, who can memorize the best and who can do, the most. And that's why we do, competitions, so then that they can actually compete and actually win some prizes by doing that. So, Jazakallahu